And now we go back to map, and we see that we've completed all of these levels, gotten all the bandages available to us, yet it still only says complete 55%. That's because if you press the shift button, you're brought to the Dark World. Now, you can only unlock a level's Dark World if you get an A+ on the corresponding level, which is why it's important to get A+ on all these Light World levels, because otherwise you won't be able to even play the Dark World. Now, the Dark World of each world is about as difficult as the world after it. So World 1's Dark World is about as difficult as World 2's Light World. However, getting A+ on the Dark World isn't necessary. In fact, getting A+ doesn't even do anything, so you don't have to worry about that as much. But in case you've noticed, we can see that not only has the art scheme changed, and there's a lot of actually really cool effects going on, like this rain and the purple background, but the music's changed, pretty much everything, while still retaining the main, design of these levels. Ow. That bandage can be difficult until you realize that Meat Boy will like slide up a wall once he gets to it, like that. And so that's how you get that, and just go around to the outside, get to Bandage Girl again, in the Dark World, not worried about A+. And it seems like a lot of the Dark World levels do have this kind of silhouette color scheme, which is nice. And up here we have a pretty easy jump, actually, to get through. Not too much of a deal. But we can see that while the Dark World is significantly harder, it's no harder than, say, World 2, which provides kind of a good difficulty curve for the entire game. Speaking of the music in this whole game, I mean, it's all directed and composed by Danny Baranowski, and I think he did a great job. I mean, the music's really catchy, it's all very nice. Ah, this bandage is pain. Got it! Yeah! Alright, doused. As you can see, the fire has been put out. Oh, no. Silence as I try to think of more science swears to use. Bill Nye! No. Alright, Fireal? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Oh, that was a bad idea. I think I'm stuck. Whoops. Yeah, you gotta be careful in this level how you break those breakable blocks, because it is actually very easy to doom yourself before you room yourself, or something like that. There we go. Hooray! Great A+. Tommy's condo. Oh, it's so much different than Tommy's house. Whoever Tommy is, he's got really poor taste in interior design. I mean, look at this thing. It's open to the outside through the wall. Like behind us, it's just like a two-dimensional house. Jeez, Tommy. Alright, up here we've got a warp zone, and warp zones actually do... you have to get to the warp zone within a level in a certain time, otherwise it'll disappear. But here we go. This is the last warp zone in World 1, I think. Yeah, last warp zone. There are 4 warp zones in each respective world, Light and Dark World combined. This one seems to focus a lot on wall jumping. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! No! Alright. Ooh, nope. Nope. Okay. Let's try again. Try again! Ah! Another thing about these warp zones is that you don't have to worry about getting A+ on them, because there is no A+ on them, which kind of eases the burden a little bit. Now for this last level, you want to stay to the top, if I recall correctly, because we got a bandage and Bandage Girl. There we go. I don't even know what that is. Alright. So, we've got 16 out of 20 bandages. We're making some good progress. And let's just continue moving our way through the Dark World of World 1. And this is getting a little harder. You can notice that there is a significant difficulty curve in these Dark World levels. I'm trying to do this fast, but I can't because it moves up. So I'm gonna take it slow. It's cool. It's fine. It's all good. And I have done a practice run of this beforehand. Obviously this isn't blind, but recently I just played through the entire game, so I wouldn't hold up the videos with my deaths. Because I consider myself an above average player at this game at the very least. So instead of showing you guys all my fails in the videos, I want to kind of get them done as quickly as possible, which doesn't take a lot in the first worlds, or yeah, the worlds like 1 and 2, but later in the game I'm going to have to do some editing to edit out all my failures, which will be fun, but which also means that these videos are going to have more effort put into them because I'll have to do more editing. So it's a win-win. Kind of. And this is the first time where we actually see a lot of different spikes kind of working together, or blades rather, working together to be one like gauntlet, so to speak. So you want to wait for the right timing on this and then just jump over it. That bandage can be pretty hard to get considering you have to actually dodge Bandage Girl to get it. But there we go. Night game. Which is annoying because Bandage Girl actually has somewhat of a large hitbox, which means it's hard to dodge her, so to speak. Alright, another level complete. The clock. There's another bandage on this level, over in the right corner. Oop! I forgot there was no ground there. Alright, let's do it! Oh! No! No! Okay, maybe not. Okay. Wow, that was terrible. Alright, I should go about doing this a different way. Bring myself a different strategy. Come on. There we go. Okay, bandage get. Whitewash. Ooh. This is actually a really cool art style. I like this. I like how it looks. Ooh, stand there. Part of this game also is finding little safe spots that can kind of protect you, where you won't die if you stand in them, which can be pretty challenging, but once you know where they are, it makes the levels a lot easier. And this is evident in more levels in the future. This level actually wasn't that bad. Alright, last one, a perfect end. To the first world, that is. Alright. Oh, this jump is a little more risky. Oh, barely made it. Alright. We've got more spikes. Oh god. Oh god. Ah! Okay. Awesome. And with that, we're 99% complete with World 1, which leaves only the boss, Lil Slugger. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. In a forest? Yep. Gasp. So I guess you could say this is cooked meat. No? Okay. So the bosses in Super Meat Boy are actually kind of unique. Most of them play like a regular level, to be honest, so you don't have a lot to worry about, but this one, you're imposed on a strict time limit with Little Slugger chasing after you. But all you have to do really is get to the end. You can't damage it per se, which makes the bosses actually not very different from the levels. Ow. All this music is awesome. Okay. Yeah. Basically all they serve to do is end the world. Or, you know what I mean. Give us each world kind of an ending, instead of just being like, yeah, you completed all the levels and that's it. But once you get up here, you're safe, you don't have to do anything more, and he'll run into the cliff, die, and there are explosions abound. Well, you know, that usually happens when you run your vehicle into a wall. It crashes and doesn't work. And spoiler alert, there's more than one world in this game. Gasp! Aww. Squirrels. Poor little guys. It's beautiful. Oh. Okay. Alright. Anyway, now that we're done with that, let's move on to World 2.